Tie Your Mother Down by Queen. We're checking out all the rhythm sections and mainly focusing on that awesome opening riff. But I highly advise checking out a video that I linked to in the description of Brian May teaching the solo to this, because when I checked it out, I actually found a new way of string bending and kind of this cool little technique for the solo, where we kind of flick off to a string bend. Very cool. I'm going to let Brian May teach that bit, so check that one out. But let's focus on the main riff now. We are in the key of A, and we need a one-finger A power chord, hitting the 2nd fret on string 3 and string 4. So the middle 2 strings, held down in this fashion. I like to keep my thumb on top to mute that thickest string as well. And then the technique happens with the right hand, where we need a down and up pick, alternately doing a little strum. And then it's the coordination of the middle finger hitting the 3rd fret of string 5 and doing a flick off at the right time. So this note is picked on a down pick, but we flick off, and that creates the rhythm of this signature riff. I'm playing it slowly, you can hear that blues influence there. But play it up to speed, and it's pure classic rock. The riff is then finished off with the chords G, D, the finger position of a C add 9, but we're not going to have the thinnest string ring out really for any of these chords. And the middle finger can mute string 4 on this one as well, to clean it up a little bit. And then the 1st finger goes here. So that was G, D, C add 9, and then move the 1st finger to kind of create, I think of this as a G/B, so a G chord with a B in the root note. So just to break it down one final time to try and get everyone watching this video to do this, it's a series of 4 strums, 1 and 2 and. So if we just count them 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's on that 3rd one, and our middle finger goes down and flicks off straight away, and then we hit the up strum. The bridge section includes this Chuck Berry inspired boogie woogie riff, I guess, blues rock riff, which is an E power chord, playing the lower E as well, but 1st finger's at 7th fret, 3rd finger's at 9th fret. There's our E power chord, and then it's the little finger that plays the. Some people may find it easier to use the middle finger. I know I used to when I was a teenager, but this is easier for me now. There's a little bit of roll in this bit, so it's not just 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. It's not just kind of every one. There's a little bit of holding back on that 1st beat of the 2nd bar. You know, the kind of a little quiet one there. Doing it all on a down strum's fine. And then a G. Back to the riff. slide down from 10th fret, open 2, 3, 4. And then, a couple of ways you can play this. You can play the same thing we did on the E, but play it here. But I kind of like, when I play this, I like to give my fingers a bit of a respite there and play the same riff in open position. So this is a D power chord, a D5, and just doing the more standard open one with first finger at 2nd fret, 3rd finger going down at 4th fret for the chorus. Tie your mother down, tie your mother down. That way. Either works absolutely fine. And then leave your daddy out. So that was leave your daddy out. That's A chord. G, D, briefly to 3rd fret there. And then to tie another down, tie another down again. And G, D, C add 9, the same as the end of the main riff. Okie dokie, so that chorus again, sliding down from 10th fret, open 2, 3, 4, tie your mother down, tie your mother down, G, D. So we will have a bit of a playthrough now of all this rhythm section, and I'll give you an idea of where we are by singing just a little bit of the vocal, not too much. I'm not Freddie Mercury in any way, shape or form. But before I do, all the sort of rhythm techniques that we're looking at here, I cover in my rock rhythm guitar course. From the hammer-on flick-off kind of coordination with a riff like this, to all these kind of power chord shapes and the blues rock riff, all of this is covered in my rock rhythm course. There's a link at the top of the description. I will link to it elsewhere as well. If you need help with this sort of style, but you feel like you've got the basic kind of chords and things down, but you're just not getting the sound of this riff and you're lacking a bit of technique, that course is for you. It's got rock jam tracks, backing tracks, and then you can progress on to my rock lead, following my kind of rock guitar syllabus at andyguitar.co.uk if you wish. Let's have a full play along of this song now for those of you that are up for it. Let's do this, guys. Okay, let me count you in. We'll play it kind of just, 80% speed, and we'll walk through all the structure of this. Ready? In 1, 2, 3, 4. Chords. Here we go. Keep that riff going. Get your party gown, get your pigtails out, get your heart beating, baby. Same as that again, one more riff. Then up to the E power chords. Sliding. G chord. Sliding down from 10th frets. 2, 3, 4, tie your mother down, tie your mother down, tie your mother down, tie your mother down. And then it is exactly the same as that again. Next time that comes round, we're at that solo. Really cool little riff. As I say, we got the video of Brian May playing that one and teaching that one. Links in the description, and it's on the website as well. If you need more help with this one, my rock rhythm course genuinely teaches you all of these kind of techniques step by step, stage by stage, one by one. That would be my recommendation for you. Check out more Queen tutorials that I have on my channel now, and I hope to see you again in one of my Andy guitar lesson tutorials.